Claire.
I'm Sabri.
And I'm Sydney.
And welcome to Take Time. Today we have a very special treat that we're doing. It's something that we've eaten during childhood, spending our summers down south, and that is
fried green tomatoes.
I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting for this for so long. I love fried green tomatoes, but we don't actually make them often here.
That's true.
And I think it's just because it's not that the recipe is complicated. I think it's just the fact that we don't really see fried green tomatoes like as readily here. Because I don't think they're as popular where we are now. But in the South, during the summer, you see fried green tomatoes literally everywhere. They're on menus. You can buy them at like fruit stands on the side of the road. You can buy them at farmers market. Yes. So we were fortunate to have green tomatoes.
Yes. I mean, look at these beautiful green tomatoes. We got them from the farmers market. They're local grown.
Yeah.
Farmers market. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to make them. We do have a tomato knife to cut our tomatoes, so this will make it easier. If you don't have a tomato knife, you can use a serrated knife.
Yes.
And so the recipe it's equal parts, what's this?
Cornmeal, yes. So you need, for our recipe, since they're 4 tomatoes, and we like our tomatoes a little more on the thinner side, we're gonna use a cup of cornmeal and a cup of all-purpose flour. And then we also have 2 eggs, and in the refrigerator, we have about 2 tablespoons of milk. Now, traditionally, our grandmother used buttermilk, but we don't have buttermilk today. But any milk of your choice can work. So this can even be like a vegan recipe if you really want it to be too as well. And then we have some spices over here. We've got garlic powder, we've got some Lowry seasoning salt, some onion powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika. So we're so excited to make these with you guys today, and we can't wait.
Yes. So as you guys can see, Sabri has started cutting the tomatoes.
Yes. And so these are, I would say, probably about 1/4 of an inch thick, but you can cut them thinner, you can make them thicker. This is just what we prefer personally. Another tip is that these tomatoes are pretty firm, but if you have tomatoes that are a little bit on the softer side, you can put them on a paper towel, and then you can salt them just a little bit, cover them up, and then it'll help dry them out just a little bit. But these are pretty firm already, so we don't necessarily need to do that.
As you guys can see, Claire is now cutting the green tomatoes.
Yes, and so Sabri made hers a little bit thicker. I made mine a little bit thinner. And the reason we do that is because sometimes your guests are gonna want thicker, meatier tomatoes.
Yes.
So these are like probably about 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch thick, and then these are really thin too. But I will say you wanna be careful how thin you slice them, and also you wanna always fry your thicker tomatoes with other thicker tomatoes, and then your thin sliced tomatoes with thin sliced tomatoes, because the frying time is different.
Yeah, you don't want one tomato to be burnt and the other one not even cooked.
Right.
I will say my favorite thing about fried green tomatoes is the end when we finally get to eat them, of course.
Yes.
I did mine in ranch.
I like a spicier, so I think I do like a chipotle style ranch.
Nice.
When we were kids, I don't know if they had chipotle ranch. That was like a huge thing.
I don't think
yet.
so.
But ranch and a little bit of hot sauce, you get the same kind of. This is the same kind of
I
effect.
didn't
Yeah.
get that. But then again, I don't really like spicy food.
Yeah.
So I don't really do that. But one thing I refuse to do my fried green tomatoes with, blue cheese.
Oh, I can't.
hate
Some
blue
people
cheese.
love blue cheese. I don't know how they do that, but
I hate it. It doesn't matter what. The only time I've ever eaten blue cheese is on a salad when it came like that, and I just had to like pick it off. And
No,
like a few
I
pieces
have
stay.
heard people putting their like cheese on fried green tomatoes though. I feel
Really?
like like a little. I feel like I've heard people like sprinkle a little Parmesan or something. You know?
I've heard that was zucchini.
I feel like people do that with fried green tomatoes.
Maybe
No?
they do.
now what we need to do is we're gonna make our batter mixture and also our egg mixture as well.
Yes.
So who wants to do the batter? Who wants to do the eggs?
Okay, I think Sydney. Yes, I shall do the batter.
Wait, this is for.
So we have 2 pans here. And so this
Wet
pan
and
is gonna
dry.
be our egg wash pan, and then this one is gonna be our flour pan. So I'm gonna move these tomatoes out of the way,
And we're gonna
and we're gonna
do a little switcheroo.
Yes.
So one thing that I feel like it's so hard to get right with fried green tomatoes is the flavor. You can either be really good at making them or really bad. We went on a cruise recently, and they have fried green tomatoes, and I was so excited, and I was like, yes! I love like fried green tomatoes so much. This is a sign. It's gonna be a great vacation. I ordered them. Terrible.
Well, I think too also
They were pretty bad.
they
Are we
were
doing a cup and a half of each?
just a cup of each. So
Okay.
a cup of flour and then a cup of cornmeal. And I'll open this for you, Sydney, so you can.
No, but they were bad, Savory. They were
so bad.
I think they have blue cheese.
They have blue cheese.
I think the other thing too is that a lot of times, so our family is from the
I'm not
South.
gonna make this a perfect cup, but
Yeah, that's fine. Our family is from the South, and in the South, everything is deep fried. And I think that when you deep fry something, you have to really commit to the bit. Like you have to deep fry. You can't do like, oh, we're gonna just do like a quick shallow fry, and then you're like, these are like the perfect deep fry. No. Oil makes everything better. Butter makes everything better.
I am gonna wipe this out just so I don't cross-contaminate our cornmeal.
Yes. This flour. Now, with our spices, I do want to say that spices are all about personal preference.
That's true.
We like some people, like I know a lot of like older people, they may not like a whole lot of seasonings. And
That's
they're
so
from
interesting you
tomatoes.
say that because I feel like the older people we grew up with.
Well, they love salt.
That's true.
They love salt. They do like salt a lot. But I think that as far as like other spices, like our grandmother, she didn't use smoked paprika.
She used something spicy though.
Probably cayenne pepper or
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Hot
Definitely
sauce,
hot sauce. Like if you typically in the South, recipes are really simple, but they're really great. And one of the things that you'll find in any kind of wet, I guess you could say like wet mixture, for whether it's chicken, fish, fried green tomatoes, it's always usually a buttermilk component and a hot sauce component.
Yes.
Do you guys want to put a little hot sauce in today?
What do we think?
I'm scared.
I think we should. I think maybe we can do a little bit. But if your guests kind of have heat, kind of certain like
Low
different
tolerance,
low
like
tolerance
me.
levels, you can always serve these with a side of hot sauce and ranch, like I would do mine. But this is a really great recipe though.
Cup, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Okay, so now we're gonna take. Let's see. This is no, this is garlic.
That's garlic
This
powder.
is garlic.
Onion
Okay.
powder.
So now we're gonna take our garlic and onion powder first. Also, seasoning salt is your best friend in any recipe because if you ever feel like something isn't, you kind of want a saltier flavor, but
Yes.
you don't want to use just straight salt. I feel like seasoning salt is a really great alternative.
That's true.
So these each have about, so this is a tablespoon. This tablespoon. This is about half a tablespoon.
And this is the
seasoning salt.
Okay.
And then this is about a little bit less than a half a tablespoon of paprika. So you can add paprika in last because sometimes you may need it. Sometimes you can look at it and tell. Like I think you just
You go by
kinda know.
color.
Yeah, you just go by the color, right? So Sydney, whatever one you want to add in first.
Ooh, okay,
is your
let's
choice.
start with garlic powder.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh wow. I feel like I'm creating a. Do you guys remember those little like sand things that you make like necklaces out of?
Yes,
And like
yes.
the charms.
Yes.
Yes. I used to love those, but then like anytime you moved or jumped around, you couldn't wear it really because then it immediately like all
I'm
like,
gonna
combined
get you
into
a
brown.
whisk too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's true. You know, and now that I'm thinking about it, the company did that on purpose.
No, they definitely did, so people would have to buy more. Cause then you would get so. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You would get so sad when
And
it
then
all
Savory just
became
get her milk.
Yes. When it all came crashing down.
Yeah, because then it would just be like
It'd be
green. It'd be like a really yeah, like a really super green. I don't know.
Yeah, or brown.
Yeah.
It would just look like weird beach sand.
Yeah, it wasn't cute anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just crack these.
Yes.
Now, can someone get me a bowl
For
for the eggs? I don't want to put it directly in here, even though I'm an excellent egg cracker. Just to be safe.
okay. I'm gonna pour 2 tablespoons of milk in here, and then Savory's gonna add the eggs, and we're gonna just mix it all together. Just give it a light beat. Nothing too crazy, but just enough.
The egg, and I wonder if we should put a little bit. So we're putting the hot sauce in.
Are we adding a little hot sauce?
A little hot
think
sauce.
so.
And then
Okay.
a little
Let's see
seasoned
if we
salt.
have any. I think we do. We usually always have hot sauce.
Ooh, I think we will. So as you guys can see, the mixture is kind of like a light tan. It does kind of look like sand, which we were just talking about. But yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good color for us.
Okay.
Oh, we found
so
hot sauce.
We have hot
Okay,
sauce.
perfect.
I have a heavy hand, so I'm gonna let Savory add the hot sauce in.
Yes.
I like things a little bit spicier, but
And
I'm
I
gonna be mindful of my guests.
Yes, I'm just gonna do.
Sarah, you can do a little bit more
Just
than
shake
that.
it. Just shake
Come
it. Like
on.
shake. Give it one good shake. No, like.
That's
Okay,
good.
that's good. So she added what looks like about a teaspoon and a half of hot sauce. So nothing too crazy.
Nothing-
If
yeah.
I was making it, I would add probably about a tablespoon.
But you
of
know
it.
what the crazy thing is? When
What?
I'm eating a lot of fried fruits, I really can't taste the hot sauce.
Yeah, you really can't taste the hot sauce. I feel like we should do some research and figure out exactly what the hot sauce is for.
I don't know. Maybe it's like more flavor.
Yeah, but like
I think it's
I think
supposed to be more
so.
flavor.
Yeah, but like when my mom cooks and she fries things, she does it. My dad, our grandmas, everyone's
Yeah.
adding hot sauce. So we said, why not? You know. So Savory.
You want to do some seasoned salt or no?
We already
have seasoned salt in the
that's
batter.
true. I
Yeah.
think we'll be okay. And if all else fails, you can always salt your tomatoes a little bit after they come out of the fryer.
Yes.
True.
We are going to do dry, wet, dry.
Mhm.
We have our little tray here,
Yes.
so Claire can go and fry them.
Yes. So behind me, we've heated up some oil. Probably just enough. We'll show you guys in the little cutout, but probably just enough to cover kind of the midway of the pan. You don't want to overfill it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then for frying these, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do 2 to 3 minutes on each side, or until it's golden brown and
Yes.
nice and crispy. So really simple, really low effort, and I can't wait to get started.
I would say it's going to be pretty similar to if you fry French fries.
Yes.
So we're gonna have another pan, let them cool, and then you guys will see the final plating. Yay!
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's get started. And then
So
we'll use this
are we starting
first.
with the stack?
Yes.
Okay. So this is our stack that's a little thinner. So do wet.
That's
I mean dry.
And you might have to use the spoon too to kind of
Yes.
distribute a little bit.
So we do have a spoon for exactly the purpose Claire said.
Perfect. And then Savory's gonna do the wet batter.
And if you are working by yourself, then I would suggest you can either do all dry first, or if you don't mind your fingers getting if you don't mind your fingers getting a little messy, then please feel free to do it exactly like we're doing. Yes. I mean, you always make a little mess in the kitchen, right?
Mess is good. Mess is how you know you're actually cooking. But just a little bit. Controlled mess.
So this is our heat thermometer. It looks just like this. This is really great. And also it's much safer than the 2 methods I was trying to do earlier.
And you can just point it a little bit further away and it will tell you.
Okay. So right now the oil is currently at 267.
And see, my fingers are already in.
We want the oil to be at around 350.
Okay.
So it's almost there. And then maybe we do, let's see, I think we can probably fit about 6 tomatoes at a time in the pan that we're using.
Okay, perfect.
So we can just do a couple more. And then we will come back and show you guys how we fry them.
So Claire is now frying the tomatoes.
Yes, very carefully. And when you fry the tomatoes, you always want to give them just a little bit of room so they can do their own thing and kind of breathe a little bit. So I think I can fit all 6 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then last one, she can have some of too. There she goes. 6, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna fry these for 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
Okay,
Right.
now it's plated,
Yay!
and we cannot wait to taste these beautiful fried green tomatoes.
Yes, so we
Okay.
have regular ranch, and then I also made a little mixture of my spicy ranch. It's just ranch and probably about 2 teaspoons of hot sauce.
Okay.
So everyone get their plates.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna go for a thinner tomato slice. So this one will be mine.
I'm just gonna go to whichever one's closest to me. Okay, I'll do this one.
Okay. And then do you guys want to dip it in the ranch or no?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do regular ranch. Okay,
I'm gonna dip
go ahead and
mine.
dip it in my ranch.
All right. Ready?
Okay.
All right. Number
Should we
two.
do count off? Should we cheers? Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, cute.
Okay. Mmm.
Great.
These are really delicious.
Mhm.
Super fresh. Even though they're fried, they're not too greasy. And that's because we
Okay.
use the wire rack, I think. These are delicious and amazing.
It's nostalgic. It's the perfect summer bite. It really is.
This is wonderful.
Really good.
Well, we're so glad that you guys joined us today.
Yes.
We're super happy. We hope that you love these as much as we love them. And we hope you guys have a great rest of your day.